In today's show, Terra's rescue plan is still at large as Luna falls below $5 and Bitcoin spikes to $138,000 in UST. That's right, Bitcoin finally crossed that $100,000 mark as shared in this chart. In fact, it hit 140,000 UST on KuCoin. And as shared here, shout out to Luna for creating thousands of new Bitcoin maximalists who sadly learned the hard way. And as shared here, there is a rumor spreading about Jump, Alameda, etc., providing another $2 billion to bail out UST. Whether this rumor is true or not, it makes perfect sense for them to spread. The biggest question here is, even if they can get it to $1 by some miracle, the trust is irreversibly gone. Now check this out, Bitcoin yearly lows in 2012, it was $4. In 2020, $3,800, and last year in 2021, $28,700. Zoom out. Now for an important reminder to take all of your crypto off the exchanges, because if the exchange fails, they are owned by the creditors of the exchange. Also, if you happen to pass, the crypto does not go to your family whatsoever. So be sure to take all of your crypto off the exchanges or forever hold your peace. And as Robert Kiyosaki shares here, question, why will Bitcoin win? Answer, Bitcoin will win because America is led by the three stooges. Stooge number one, President Biden. Stooge number two, Secretary of Treasury, Janet Yellen. And stooge number three, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell. I trust Bitcoin, not the three stooges. Also in today's show, as MicroStrategy stock slumps, Michael Saylor remains confident Bitcoin holdings will cover a potential margin call on Bitcoin-backed loans. As he shares here, MicroStrategy has a $205 million term loan and needs to maintain $410 million as collateral. MicroStrategy has 115,109 BTC that it can pledge. If the price of Bitcoin falls below $3,562, the company can post some other collateral. Also in today's show, after Terra UST depegging, macro guru Raoul Pal says stablecoin regulation could be coming. Quoting him here, markets like this is what they do. They find the weakest hands and drive it into the strongest hands, and that's just always the way of the world. Also in today's show, billionaire Mike Novogratz warns Bitcoin and crypto carnage is far from over. That's right, the Galaxy Digital CEO says he doesn't think the crypto markets will bounce back anytime soon. I'll be breaking down his latest analysis. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin and Ether back in the green, but where's Bitcoin price likely to go next? Find out all this, plus so much more, in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. The goal is to get to 100,000 subs, along with a $100,000 Bitcoin price, not in UST, but in USD. And if you like getting that crypto, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium Crypto News Alerts every single day, just like this. And today's episode is brought to you by BlockFi, the #1 place to go to buy, sell, and earn crypto. And they have a special promo they're running right now where you can get up to $250 in Bitcoin when you buy crypto or fund your account today. Now let's check out some of their flagship products, which include their BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards, Visa credit card. They've literally paid out over $15 million in crypto rewards. Here's how it works. You sign up, it has no impact to your credit score whatsoever, and to qualify, you must live in the United States. Just throwing it out there. So within your first 90 days, you're gonna earn 3.5% Bitcoin back on all of your purchases. Another flagship product of theirs is their BlockFi loan. You can borrow money at rates as low as 4.5% APR, regardless of your credit score. That's what makes this so amazing. If you despise banks and the financial legacy system as much as I do, look no further than BlockFi, because there's no shenanigans whatsoever. You just upload your crypto as collateral and you receive the cash within 24 hours. So go ahead and take advantage of this. Get your bonus of up to $250 in Bitcoin, and let's start stacking those sats, shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. How's it going, crypto fam? Make some noise in the live chat. Now, what a crazy roller coaster ride it has been in the crypto markets in the past 48 hours. Panic appeared to set in on the crypto markets overnight on May 11th as blockchain protocol Terra failed to steady its bleeding crypto assets. That's right, data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed both the firm's in-house token Terra/Luna and stablecoin Terra USD, aka UST, seeing fresh heavy losses on the day. After a mass sell-off, which some argued was coordinated to destroy the Terra ecosystem, UST lost its peg to the United States dollar. After attempts to shore up the peg when both Luna and Bitcoin reserves failed and the uncertainty gripped the market, both UST and Luna dived to levels unimaginable just days previously. Check it out for yourself to believe it. Let's check out Terra UST, down 49% for the day, trading at 44 cents, nowhere near $1. And checking out Terra/Luna, you can see down another 93% for the day, now trading at $1.88. Check out this chart. It's horrific, to say the least. What in the world is happening in the crypto market? Now, co-founder Do Kwon said that a recovery plan was due for release, and details still scant at the time of this recording. You can see his tweet here, getting close, stay strong, lunatics. Meanwhile, rumors are circulating online, suggesting that other major crypto firms may be willing to contribute funds to support the peg. As shared here, there is a rumor spreading about Jump, Alameda, etc., providing another $2 billion to bail out UST. Whether this rumor is true or not, it makes perfect sense for them to spread. The biggest question here is, even if they can get it to $1 by some miracle, the trust is irreversibly gone. And he makes a great point. Now check this out. On May 11th, UST traded at just 27 cents, having briefly dived to lows of 25 cents, 75% below the dollar's parity. Meanwhile, Luna/USD was at $6 and currently at $1.88 at the time of this recording, down over 90% in May alone. Good Lord. And a further unintended consequence of the turmoil came in the form of Bitcoin/UST reaching nonsensical levels of almost $140,000 on major exchange Binance, which suspended Luna and UST withdrawals on May 9th. Now check out these charts to believe them for yourself. You can see Bitcoin hitting $100,000 in UST, and in this chart, Bitcoin hitting $140,000 in UST on KuCoin. And considering all the chaos in the market, Bitcoin has been performing remarkably well. That's right, the reaction was a mixture of shock and nervousness about the recovery of the market that predated analysts' thoughts. Now, attention was also focused on the largest USD stablecoin, Tether, USDT, as Tether's chief technology officer appeared equally surprised at recent events, as you can see in this tweet. Wow, despite potential sell pressure on Bitcoin itself, however, the largest crypto had avoided a fresh dip below $30,000 at the time of this recording. And quoting crypto analyst Philip Swift from Decent Trader, I think Bitcoin has held up remarkably well under the context of the Luna saga with its forced Bitcoin selling. There continues to be a great deal of uncertainty in the market, but for now, the $30,000 level is broadly holding up well for Bitcoin. He shared, and he also says, we are seeing a range of metrics on Look Into Bitcoin, which shows that Bitcoin is approaching major value levels where historically strong hands accumulate Bitcoin at value prices. There's also plenty of evidence that long-term hodlers are not fazed by this near-term volatility. Where my long-term hodler is at, make some noise in the live chat. And as shared here by Alistar, shout out to Luna for creating thousands of new Bitcoin maximalists who sadly had learned the hard way. And as shared here by Bitcoin Magazine, you can see the Bitcoin yearly lows in 2012, $4, 2013, $13, 2014, $300, 2015, $190, 2016, $360, 2017, $780, 2018, $3,200, 2019, $3,400, 2020, $3,800, and last year of 2021, $28,700. Where do you think the low will be for the Bitcoin price action for this year in 2022? Let me know in the comments below. And remember to zoom out. And a quick reminder, not your keys, not your cheese. It is very important to take all of your crypto off the exchanges or forever hold your peace. And as the real Robert Kiyosaki shares here, question, why will Bitcoin win? Answer, Bitcoin will win because America is led by the three stooges. Stooge number 1, President Biden. Stooge number 2, Secretary of Treasury Janet Yellen. And stooge number 3, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell. I trust Bitcoin, not the three stooges. Touche. And before I break down next story of the day, Michael Saylor assuages investors after market slumps, hurts MicroStrategy. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. You can see Bitcoin currently correcting down about 0.5% for the day, trading at around $31,500. We have Ether barely in the green, up 0.25%, trading just above $2,400, while Solana, Polkadot, Avalanche, Binance Coin, Cardano, and XRP all correcting and in the red. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. MicroStrategy CEO and Bitcoin proponent Michael Saylor is confident his firm's Bitcoin holdings will more than cover a potential margin call on Bitcoin-backed loans. The American business intelligence and software giant made headlines in 2021 with a number of major investments into the king crypto. Saylor was a driving force behind MicroStrategy's decision to convert its treasury reserves into Bitcoin holdings, and they are the first publicly listed company to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet. So much respect to Michael Saylor. Now, global markets have suffered major losses in early May, and MicroStrategy stock has not been spared. MicroStrategy has seen its value drop by 24%, and the value of Bitcoin has also slumped considerably along with the wider crypto markets. Now, this is a cause for concern as the company's subsidiary, MacroStrategy, took out a $205 million loan from Silvergate Bank in March of 2022, with a portion of MicroStrategy's Bitcoin used as collateral against the debt. MicroStrategy then used the proceeds to continue the firm's Bitcoin acquisition strategy. However, However, if the price of Bitcoin falls too low, this would trigger a margin call on the Silvergate loan due to the value of the collateralized asset dropping. It was the focal point of the company's earnings call in May, with the company's CFO confirming that it would have to sell some of its Bitcoin if the price fell below $21,000. However, as Michael Saylor shares here on Crypto Twitter, MicroStrategy has a $205 million term loan and needs to maintain $410 million as collateral. MicroStrategy has 115,109 Bitcoin that it can pledge. If the price of Bitcoin falls below $3,562, the company can post some other collateral. So there you have it. Now, in August of 2021, the company made waves for its decision to allocate a sizable portion of its capital directly into Bitcoin holdings. Its initial $250 million investment was made after it had met obligations to shareholders, given the company's 21,454 Bitcoin for its treasury holdings. And at the same time, Saylor indicated that the investment was driven by the company's belief that Bitcoin is a dependable store of value and an attractive investment asset with more long-term appreciation potential than holding cash. Facts. Now, perhaps more emphatic was Saylor's insistence that Bitcoin was a superior investment to holding fiat currency and that the company had made Bitcoin its principal holding in its treasury reserve strategy. Now, MicroStrategy made another significant acquisition of Bitcoin in September of 2020, adding another 16,796 additional Bitcoin at an aggregate purchase price of $175 million. And the firm continued to acquire Bitcoin from there, which even saw Citibank take the decision to downgrade MicroStrategy's stock from neutral to sell off the back of the decision to make Bitcoin its primary treasury reserve asset. So there you have it. I don't think there's going to be any signs of MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor slowing down their Bitcoin purchases anytime soon. And before I break down next story of the day, after Terra UST depegging, macro guru Raoul Pal says stablecoin regulation could be coming. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just above $1.4 trillion with $164 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. The current Bitcoin dominance back on the rise at 42.8%, with the Ether dominance at 20.8%. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers in the past 24 hours, we have Maker up 26.5%, trading at $1,582, followed by Flow up 3.5%, trading at $3.97, followed by Unised Leo up 3%, trading at $5.43. And now checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers in the past week, you can just see a sea of red with Luna down 98%, and the only one in the green is Maker up about 5%. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 12 in extreme fear. Yesterday, the lowest I've seen it in a long time at a 10. Last week, a 21, and last month, a 32 in fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That could be a great buying opportunity like we're witnessing right now. BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Macro guru and Real Vision CEO Raoul Pal says that the recent issues with Terra's algorithmic stablecoin UST may lead to a new stablecoin regulation. In a new interview with Bankless, the former Goldman Sachs executive says UST's recent loss of its US dollar peg is a part of the parcel of most financial markets. UST is designed to stay pegged to the US dollar through a minting and burning mechanism that allows hodlers to, in theory, redeem one UST for $1 worth of Luna. But on April 9th, UST lost its peg to the US dollar when crypto markets sharply corrected and the price of Luna went down over 77% from its all-time high, making its market cap less than UST. Quoting the macro guru here, there's only $3 billion to liquidate. Does this change the Anchor protocol? I don't know what the knock-on effects are. Maybe there's more knock-on effects in Avalanche. I don't know. It is a very complicated ecosystem, Terra, so I don't know it inside out. Much like try and pick apart the Ethereum ecosystem, it's immensely complicated. Nobody really knows where the fault lines lie, who's got the leverage and who hasn't. Markets like this is what they do. They find the weakest hands and drive it into the strongest hands, and that's just always the way of the world. Now, Powell says that the situation with UST could be used as justification by regulators to bring in new rules and restrictions on stablecoins. He says that while many in the industry will lament stablecoin regulations, it's likely a necessary stepping stone for the space. As he shares here, I think it's going to err towards, and I've always thought this, nobody. Not the government wants unregulated stablecoins. They want central bank digital currencies, better known as CBDCs, whether they're private sector or state sector. I think there will be a blend. Nobody wants this. They will use this as an excuse, and it'll probably be good for people like Paxos. It's probably good for people like Circle, and it's not so good for people like Tether and Terra. The problem is if we are borrowing somebody else's currency, then we have to play their game whether we like it or not. It is is their currency. So anybody who thinks just because we've got some algorithm, it's not the Federal Reserve's currency is crazy. So there you have it. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the macro guru. And to watch the entire video with Raoul Pal, check the show notes below the video in the description. And before I break down our final story of the day, billionaire Mike Novogratz warns Bitcoin and crypto carnage is far from over. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 1,200 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also, some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my crypto merch store live at merch.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And of course, you can follow me on all the major podcasts and platforms, from Spotify, home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play. And if you're listening to the pod, be sure to check out the YouTube channel at cryptonewsalerts.net for the full premium experience with video. And of course, you can follow me on crypto Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok. So where we at, be sure to plug in and follow me there. But all right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Galaxy Digital CEO and billionaire Mike Novogratz says he doesn't think that the crypto markets will bounce back anytime soon. In the 2022 Galaxy Digital Q1 investor call, the CEO of the investment management firm says even though increased adoption from traditional finance firms have kept him optimistic about the crypto space overall, he is not bullish on the next few quarters. As he shares here, crypto probably trades correlated to the NASDAQ until we hit a new equilibrium. My instinct is there is some more damage to be done, and that will trade in a very choppy, volatile, and difficult market for at least the next few quarters before people get some sense that we're at an equilibrium. At that point, I am actually quite optimistic. Now, this week, Galaxy Digital announced a net comprehensive loss of $111.7 million in Q1 due to a large part of their digital asset price declines in comparison to last year, where the firm gained $858.2 million. Now, Novogratz says that Galaxy Digital is holding strong despite the turbulence. As he shares here, Galaxy demonstrated yet another strong quarter against the backdrop of digital asset price declines, and I'm proud to see the durability and sustained profitability of our operational business lines, including record contributions from our investment banking and mining segments. Now, Novogratz predicts top crypto asset by market cap Bitcoin will hold around $30,000, while leading smart contract platform Ethereum will hold the $2,000 mark. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Mike Novogratz. Now, for a quick recap of what I covered with you here in today's show, Terra's rescue plan is still at large as Luna falls below $2 and Bitcoin spikes to $138,000 in UST. Also in today's show, I shared that Michael Saylor assuages investors after market slumps, hurts MicroStrategy, as well as after Terra UST depegging, macro guru Raoul Pal says stablecoin regulation could be coming. And I also shared with you billionaire Mike Novogratz warns Bitcoin and crypto carnage is far from over. But where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now for the top 3 comments from yesterday's episode. Digital Gravity wrote, UST losing the peg, that dramatically is a huge black eye for the project. I am not sold on algorithmic stablecoins. They don't seem primed to withstand a major stress test. Yeah, bro, pure craziness. This is why we hodl Bitcoin versus not so stable coins. And our next featured comment comes from Jenny Jones, who wrote, what goes down must go up. Kathy Wood's prediction, 140x crypto explosion. Yes, to the moon. Preach, fam. You got it. Bitcoin to the moon. Let's go. And our third and final featured comment comes from Inner Dino. Thanks, JV. Love the show. The market will correct soon enough. Hodl strong, peeps. Dollar cost average. If possible. Love you all. That's right, fam. Hodl strong. When in doubt, zoom out. We got this. Hodl. And to be featured on tomorrow's episode, drop me a comment right down below.